Peace and love. Welcome to another live chat. Just about to try out the lighting. Thank you for thumbs up in the video. Welcome, Ade. Ade, tell me, come on, don't have me looking crazy. Oh, Lucky trying to eat one of my little props. Ade, how's the lighting? I don't know. This is crazy. I wonder if I turn on this other light. This is looking crazy over here. How's it looking? Anyone? Anybody that's in the room, could you let me know how the lighting is? Welcome to another live chat. Welcome. How's the lighting, you all? Like you want to come say hi early. Just a little bright. Hey, Ray Cypher. Hey, Emperor. It's glaring. Okay. That ain't cool either. Hold on. Ooh. How's that? They said, hey, Lucky. Hold on. I had this light down pat. Now I don't. That's why I moved from the couch. Okay, how is it now? How are you today, Emperor Ray? Cypher. Is this okay? Half bright, half dark. Okay. All right, let's see how this is. Thank you. Good to know, Ray. Okay, so is that okay, you all? I don't think so. It's still too bright. Like, is it still glaring though? Sorry if anybody that's just coming into the chat. We start in 1 minute. I'm just trying to get the lights together. Okay, Ade. Ray, is the lighting okay now? It has anything to be better than what last week was like. Oh, you are so kind. Okay, it's 3:59. Welcome to anyone that's already in the room. Thank you for thumbs up in the video. As you can see, we're back in the other location. Now I messed up how my lighting setup is in this location. I moved from the other spot. Because of the lighting from last week. I was like, oh no, can't have that again. I'll probably shoot some videos from over there, but I won't be doing a live chat from there again. So welcome everyone. It is officially 4 o'clock. Welcome to anybody that's in the room. Of course, if you're already here, you already know this is a negative free zone. We do not use profanity. We don't talk about politics, race, sex, religion, anything that could be. There go Isis walking in the back. That's why I moved to the other side so people in my home won't have to creep past or whatever while I'm doing my live chats. But okay, so back to the beginning. Okay, so we talk about positive things. We don't talk about what other people comment on or what they have to say. Everybody's different, so everybody do different things. So we try to just be mindful and respectful of people for the next 2 hours that we're here, or however long you choose to stay with me. I'll be here for 2 hours, that's for sure. Welcome to the room. Thank you for thumbs upping as you come in. Again, I was just giving my whole little spiel about the fact that this is a negative free zone, no profanity. Please don't try to make the whole 2 hours just about you. You know, it's about everybody that comes into the room that may have questions. As you know from last week, people can go there and, hey, I get it, but I do have like some interesting topics that I would like to talk about and discuss. If anybody has any questions or anything that they would like to discuss first, please, by all means, let me know. Empress Ray Cypher, do you have anything? Welcome, Tawanda. I just saw your message. I didn't think you was going to make it today. I thought you were saying that you were going to make it someday. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for anybody that is in here. It is after 4 o'clock, so we're going to get started in a few. Just waiting on a few more people. As you can see, I'm back over here trying to make sure the lighting, because last week the lighting was horrible and no one told me that it was terrible. So I just want to know if it's okay. I know it's going to be a little bit darker somewhere, as long as you can see. Okay. Okay, Ade, I'm not too bright now, am I? I shifted one of the lights a little bit. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ade. Okay, so let me make sure I know exactly where the lights are positioned. Okay. All right. Oh, I see. No problem. So no problem at all. Well, hopefully everybody got a chance to see the video from yesterday. It was a very short video. I think I'm gonna start shooting shorter videos. People tend to watch them more and watch more of it. If I can get my point across in a short period of time, then I will. If I need to do a longer video, I will. But I'm gonna try to keep my videos like 15 minutes and under. Seems like that's what people are loving or liking more so. I know that I like a shorter. It depends on what I'm watching though. If it's somebody that I enjoy watching, I will watch a 40-minute video. I don't care. You know, only thing that's really long on here is the live chats, and that's because people are in here. So I don't expect people to come and watch or listen to a whole live chat after it's already streamed, you know. So yeah, thank you all for coming in. Absolutely. I like that comparison. Emperor Cypher, Ray Cypher said, life is like hair follicles. It takes patience to grow in life. No doubt. No doubt. It definitely does. Last week we talked about a lot of things. We definitely touched on health. We were talking about the Ceylon cinnamon again. I did find some places that you all can pick that up, because you do want to make sure that you're intaking the correct cinnamon because of the what is it called? It's something inside of cinnamon that can cause liver damage. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't read my own handwriting. Anyway, I know regular cinnamon is rich in, it's something called COUMA. Dang, did I just write this? Anyway, it's rich in something, and that 1 to 1.5 teaspoons can push you over the daily limit. So that's if you're using like cassia, which is regular cinnamon. It's rich in, I don't even know what I wrote. Cumin. I know for sure it's COUMANN. If anybody knows, definitely please put down the correct spelling. Well, regular cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon is good for you. Some of the benefits of the cinnamon is, hold on. It definitely helps lower your blood sugar, a half teaspoon a day. It helps to lower your blood sugar, cut cholesterol down. However, if you're taking medication like metformin, which is for type 2 diabetes, it can cause bad effects on your glucose metabolism if you're using them concurrently. If you use them, you know, if you're taking in that cinnamon and still taking the metformin, it can cause, like, you know, different problems with your glucose metabolism. But it's also very rich in fiber. Did you all know that? A small amount of cinnamon is very high in fiber, which is something that I totally had to add more into my diet when I was trying to bring my triglycerides down. So yeah, that's it. It also helps you to feel full. If you add cinnamon to like your smoothies or whatever, the Ceylon cinnamon, it helps you to feel fuller. And what else? That's because of the fiber. I didn't know that it was that as high as in fiber as it is, but it's supposed to be really good. Okay. And that's it. I'm going to do a video later on I'm trying to see. I'm waiting for this other video to just to get more views. I don't like to, I'm kind of strategic with my videos. I like to put it out when people are going to actually watch it, you know. So while this one, people are watching this one, I want them to go ahead and enjoy that, and then I'll put out the video that I'm working on. Yeah, cinnamon is great with oats. I will be doing my video on what I use the aloe plant for, what I've been using the aloe plant, or right here, I don't have the whole aloe plant because it's gone. I've used it all. However, this is just a piece of aloe that I did purchase from the supermarket. You can get it at Whole Foods. You can buy it pretty much anywhere. I mean, my regular supermarket, I believe, has it as well. So I would say Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, places like that will probably have Treasure Island if you have those. Peace, Empress Sahar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's why I want to do a video. I'm doing a video about it, Emperor Ray, because that's all I use mostly on my Nazis. And that's what I'm doing a video about. I use it on my hair. I use it on my scalp, actually. Welcome, Boho Trans. Welcome to the chat. So I use it mostly on my scalp. It's also great for your skin. I do use it as a moisturizer. I am going to be doing, I am going to try it on my daughter as far as it's supposed to be good with fading spots. I never had like any type of spotting or anything that needs to be, you know, faded or whatever, or, you know, removed. So I don't use aloe for that. I use it for the moisture that it has in the actual gel from the plant. Peace and love, Habiba. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Stone Cold. How did you get in here without me seeing you? Yes. And some people use it throughout their entire hair. I am one. I'm a minimalist. I use it just where I need it, which is mostly directly on my scalp. And so a lot of people go through, you know, like, I'm going to talk about it in the video. I'm definitely going to talk about it in the video. And yes, thank you, Boho Trans. If you just came into the live chat, please thumbs up. Make sure you don't use profanity for the next, 2 hours. We're going to be positive. This is just like a positive, negative-free zone where we come in just to, you know, talk about health, to talk about our journeys, you know, as far as our hair journeys and stuff, or, you know, just to find out information, share information that we have in dealing with health, because there is no hair, there is no great skincare or anything without having your health, the insides. It's an inside job. You got to have your insides good first in order to be worrying about, oh, I just started my Nazi dreads. What do I need to do? You need to tend to the insides first and focus on the rest later. Oh, thank you, Empress Sahara. Yeah, I was going to shoot it last night, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. I was going to post it up today, but I changed my mind. I want the other video that I just put out yesterday to go ahead and get some views and stuff, and then I'll post this video probably in another day or so. Yes, it's an inside job for sure, 100%. I want to send love and light to anybody that's going through anything, love and healing, plenty of it, to anybody that's going through any type of health problems, or be it mental, physical, spiritual, or physical, let me say PMS, physically, mentally, and spiritually. If anybody's having any type of issues, I want to send much love and light out to you all, as well as to myself. I mean, because, hey, I go through things on a daily basis, you know. I just try to remain positive, try to lower my stress, and just, I don't know. My daughter says I overreact, so I'm working on that. I'm working on not overreacting. I do kind of freak out about things, especially when it comes down to education. That is just like, what? I'm up at school like all the time, like, excuse me, I was trying to get in touch with you. I want to know if she can have some extra credit work. What's going to be the work, you know, for over the break or whatever, you know. What else are they going to be learning? I'm just, I don't know, I'm just gung-ho when it comes down to my child's education. In different places, education can be good or bad. But just regular Chicago public school systems, I just noticed that, how can I put it? I prefer like alternative type schools, like classical schools that I've gone to, classical schools or magnet high schools or stuff like that, where you have to be like ahead of yourself. So the teachers are teaching you at a higher level. Oh, you saw the lentil soup recipe I posted on Facebook. Yes, I posted a lentil soup detox. I do like alternative versions of lentil soup, but it's good. It's definitely good for fiber. Lentils are very rich in fiber and very low in calories, so it gets you full. It helped me a couple of weeks ago. I felt like I was coming down with a slight cold, and if you watch my videos a lot, thank you for thumbsing up the video. If you come to my videos a lot, you know that a common cold can just like wipe me out seriously with my bronchitis. I can't breathe at all. My bronchial asthma that I developed from having like pneumonia. So I made myself some lentil soup, and overnight I had it in the crock pot, and trust and believe, I was throwing down on it for like a day, and the next day I didn't have any problems. Welcome, Elrod. Peace and love. Thank you for your comments on the video from yesterday. Yes, no problem, Empress Tawanda. I will be posting more and more recipes, also sharing just, whatever recipes I may have. Wait a minute. It's saying that the connection is unstable. Is everybody seeing me okay? It's just saying my connection is unstable. Yes, you have to be that way with your children. Okay, can somebody just let me know, because I got a message up on top of the screen. Was the connection unstable? Was it looking weird or something for a minute? Everything is good. Thank you, Empress Sahar. Thank you. Yes, I'm looking forward to doing a video. I mean, because I keep it real simple. I've seen people doing like 20-minute videos on using aloe, and it's really nothing to it. I mean, I keep it very point blank simple. So this is gonna be another like 5 or 6 minute video. I'm gonna keep some of these videos like under 10 minutes. Because I want people to actually like watch it from beginning to end and get something from it, and not just like, oh guys, 20 minutes, and then they start watching it but don't get the fat, the good stuff out of it. Okay, Stone Cold, you said it was buffering, but it's fine now. Okay, Empress Tawanda, you said you can still see me, but there's something off. I definitely believe in keeping it simple, as we say, KISS, and I know you understand what I'm talking about. The keep it simple. I'm not gonna say the other word, but it's not a bad word, but some people won't get it unless they're a part of it or been a part of it. But definitely keeping it simple. Does anybody have like anything that they're working on, like as far as for I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions or anything like that, because we're working on growth, we're working on making changes and stuff. So a resolution is about resolving something, meaning that there's a problem. But when you set goals, does anybody have like any type of health goals or any type of hair goals or any type of anything that they're currently working on? Yeah, Empress Sahara, simplicity. I'm when y'all see how simple my aloe my aloe vera video is gonna be, y'all gonna be like, wow, she was really serious. This was a real short video. Yeah, it's gonna be shorter than the one from yesterday because it really doesn't take a whole lot. It really doesn't. A lot of people do a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of process, and a whole lot of adding to and from with their aloe. And I just found it to be unnecessary for me, so I'm just going to explain how it works for me and how I use it. Everybody else can do it the way that works for them. But for me, I have kept it so simple, and it has worked. It has worked as far as keeping moisture in my hair and definitely moisture in my skin. I mean, I hope it's keeping the wrinkles down, I started using aloe like years ago when I was in Jamaica. I was using trying to get like super dark. I was using like iodine inside of baby oil. One of my friend's mothers used to sell it, and I was supporting her, and I was just like, but it does give you a nice, rich, reddish, darkness, if you're like in some real good, especially some Caribbean sunlight, so I was using that, and I was baking. I mean, I was literally like roasting. And then a friend who owned the villa, he gave me some fresh aloe and was like, put this all over your body. And I just, cut a piece of aloe off, and I put it all over like my body where I was tanning at. And I was just like, okay, this is it right here. Thank you, Empress Sahar. Yesterday's video, and Isis shot it. And I told Isis, I said, it's on you. I'm going to upload this video if you think that the quality is good. I know it was a little dark. That wasn't her fault. That was the lighting and where I was at. I was just I thought the lighting was good, but it wasn't as good as I thought. Yeah, I'm going to do the video, but I'm probably not going to put it out until tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. The cold weather could definitely Empress wanted to make your skin dry, and then also cold weather along with having the heat on in your homes coming through the vents and stuff, that can dry you out a lot too. I know, well, all year round I'm always keeping like this by the side of my bed at all times, H2O by the bed. However, in the wintertime I noticed that in the middle of the night a lot I'll wake up like with a real dry throat, and I have to make sure that I am drinking my water. Thank you, everybody that's in here that have already thumbs up. Thank you for whoever just came in. Yeah, so Empress Heart, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I know I talk about it all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do 15-minute and under videos or whatever. But the ones that are like extremely important to me, I'm gonna make them short and maybe make multiple ones, like I don't know, if it takes more than 5 or 6 minutes for me to explain something that should be kind of simple, then I'll break it down into parts. Welcome, Mars Attacks. Welcome. And likewise to you. Yeah, I was using like coconut oil like in the gray area of my hair where it's real dry at sometimes on my scalp. For some reason my gray area tends to be a little bit drier. So I was using coconut oil. However, I've kind of, I've been using aloe vera gel for a very long time. That's always been my go-to moisturizer. But I was adding like a little bit of coconut oil, and actually I'm trying to work without using coconut oil. Yeah, I'm trying to keep, as far as like stuff that I use for my hair, which is nothing hardly, I want to keep it like 1 or 2 things. And I think my main thing is going to be fresh aloe, because that's something I started off with. I was doing definitely the essential oils, and I love using jojoba oil along with the distilled water in a spray bottle to like mist my scalp. But if I could even knock that out, knock that off, and just I'm gonna see how it works with just strictly doing aloe. As you all know, I'm water rinse only. There's other people in here that are water rinse only, and it definitely has its benefits. Don't have to worry about any type of buildup from anything. And you'll notice in my video when I do my aloe vera, people are using like astronomical amounts of aloe, and it really does not take a lot, you know, really doesn't. But again, I'm gonna put all that in the video. I keep talking about it because it's sitting right here next to me, but I just wanted you all to see that this is gonna be a part of the next video. So let me see, thumbnail. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, one thing you want to be careful of, and I'm talking about it now because I probably just breeze over it in the video. Again, I'm trying to get a short video, but these are very, very sharp on the sides. So that's something that you want to cut off. And be careful, be mindful of that. You don't want to get stuck with these, or stick yourself in the face if you just like picking it up from the store or something, you know. Okay, I'm glad you're here, Mars Attacks. My Canadian Empress. Thank you for coming in. I love anything creative, so go ahead and do your painting, and definitely I appreciate you listening and being here. You said no or little input. That, hey, I appreciate you just supporting the channel by having us on. Thank you so much. But feel free to join in at any time. That's who's missing. Bonafide is missing. Oh, and I meant to give a shout out to Jesus last year. The last very last whatchamacallit that we had. Jesus had been my very first moderator for the channel, and you know, I just haven't been seeing him that much at all. Haven't talked to him, have reached out to him, haven't spoken to him though. But definitely want to send some love and light to Jesus. Okay, after you check out the video, definitely it's something that it's something very simple, easy to buy, something that you can use on your skin, on your face. Is a good moisturizer for your face, as well as it's great on your hair. And some people even take it even further and add different ingredients and make, like, you know, a whole, people with like natural hair that don't necessarily have dreadlocks, they'll take it and like pull it through their entire hair. However, there's some things that you need to know about that too, if you have just like, if you're using just a lot of aloe vera gel. But I'll talk about it. Blessings, blessings, Stacia. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit parched. It's cold here today. No, wait a minute. It's supposed to be 40 something today. That's not really too cold. You never had a green smoothie before? And I was sitting up here last week, Empress Station. I had what? Three? I think I had 3. By the time I sat down, I think I was working on my 3rd one. Hey, Empress Yanni. Welcome, Empress. Sister Yanni. Green smoothies are actually very, very good. And it was my way of being able to like intake some of the things that I wouldn't necessarily want to eat. Like kale was never like something on my agenda to eat. And now I have kale every day. So I get, you know, my my greens early in the morning with kale. Banana takes away the bitterness of the kale. And then I just add different things. It all depends on what it is that I'm trying to do. If it's an antioxidant type of day, then I'm definitely on the berries, especially blueberries and stuff. Definitely want to add, dang, I'm looking dead at it. What is it? With the seed and the avocado. I love adding avocado, a half of avocado, because avocado is good. It's very good for you. But also know that using a lot of avocado, because it's a high in fat. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's high in fat. I'm sorry, you all. I'm just feeling a little parched. I don't know what your locks are thin on top for, so it's hard for me to answer that question. If you care to, oh, thank you, Empress Johnny. Yeah, if you care to give more information, I mean, I could just make suggestions. It all depends on what it's thinning from. Okay. I see what El Rod said. But I don't know anything about that. Connect. I don't know what lock drops are, and I don't know what Groganics is. So, okay, that's cool. Kale and spinach is what I alternate with, because they said that you should mix up your greens, especially if you do smoothies every day. So you should mix up your greens, and then when if you have like a really good, like I use a NutriBullet, but if you have like a really good blender that is good, or a Vitamix or something like that, that's fine. I like mango too. Mango is really good. Also, if you throw in some flax seeds, that gives you omega-3, gives you the fiber and stuff that you need as well. So it's like having a full meal. Thank you for the compliment, Empress Johnny. I appreciate it. But green smoothies are definitely, last year we did, me and Empress Sahar, Empress Shapa, a couple other people that I don't see that often anymore. We all did a green smoothie cleanse together for, was it 10 days? Empress Sahara, was it for 10 days? But I just continued on. I had been doing the green smoothies, but actually, like, you know, doing it as a group together, I had never done that before. And I just really just started like doing like 2 to 3 a day, which at first I think I was just doing 2, sometimes 1 a day. I use all water. Some people use almond milk. I find that the less processed anything is, the better it is for me. So I use water. But yeah, it was for 10 days in Prasar. Yeah, I don't use almond milk. I do use almond flour for certain things if I need it for something. Like if something calls for flour or whatever, I may use almond flour, but I don't do almond milk at all. I have done it, but I've never used it from smoothies. I'm talking about like years ago, like when almond milk had first became like popular or so. I tried almond milk. Mm. Okay, Empress Sahara says she uses water too in her smoothies. Yeah, I think that the less processed stuff you have in your smoothies, the better it will be as far as health wise. Because of course, things have to be processed to be packaged, and preservatives have to be added in order for it to be in the refrigerator. So, I mean, to be in the store, period. So things that you make at home, like let's say I make some hummus or something from chickpeas, that's something that has to be eaten up like within 2 to 3 days, less than a week for sure. Definitely less than a week. Whereas if you buy some hummus from the store, it has preservatives and all different types of stuff that'll make it last longer, make the shelf life a lot longer. So I like to just keep things like really healthy and very simple as possible. I guess that's my theme for today. I'm talking about simple. Everything is so simple. And Prajani says she uses water in her smoothies too. Yeah. So a good one to try out would be everything that you mentioned above, Empress Stacia. That's cool. Said frozen banana mangoes. Okay. That should be fine. And again, like I said, if you want to add flax seeds or chia seeds or so, again, both of those are very rich in omega-3, which is normally found in like fish and stuff. But a lot of people on here don't. I'm one who don't. I don't eat any animals at all. So I do tend to get a lot of my protein, fiber, and stuff like that from different things. Yes, it is. It's definitely the way for me. I like to keep everything very, very, very simple. That's why I like, when Sahar came out with her cookbook and it had like 3 ingredients. I was like, this is it right here for me. This is it. I don't want to see, like, don't give me a list of ingredients. Don't give me 50 things that I got to put into something, unless if I'm at home and I'm making my own soup or whatever, then, anything goes. Anything that's in the refrigerator that is like a vegetable or whatever is going into my pot of soup. That's including my tomato soup, which is the bomb. I owe you that recipe too, Empress Johnny. I didn't forget about it. It's real simple though. Real simple. Welcome, Little Beast Mode. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for thumbsing up as you came in. What's going on? Stress definitely is bad. Welcome, Terry. Are you on the road or are you with us? Welcome. Stress is bad for I had wrote down some information about that too. Stress can cause changes. Yeah, stress can cause you to have like problems with your cholesterol, and it can cause changes that makes plaque like deposits into your arteries. So it can cause a lot of cholesterol problems and stuff. Stress can just cause problems. Period. Stress can wipe you totally out. Strokes, heart attacks, all types of stuff. That's why I'm really trying, as my daughter say, her word is chillax. I'm really, really trying to take things easy and just cool out, just be a little bit more milder. That's my new thing for turning 50. I'm going to go ahead and go into it like very mildly, gracefully. Got 6 more months. Welcome, Bernstein. Welcome, Empress. Yes. So yes, living a stress-free life. It's not gonna be stress-free, but trying to eliminate whatever things that you can't handle at that time. And it's not easy by any means. Oh, you're part. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Empress Terry. A new job sounds good, but dealing with major legal problems. I hope that everything turns out good for you. Thank you for sharing that. So we can send you some love and light. And anybody else that is in need of love and light, definitely sending us all some vibrations, some positivity. Another thing that I've been doing, and I think I mentioned it last week. You're welcome, Empress Terry. One of the things that I've been doing that has, because I do deal with anxiety, I never told anybody that I just don't have panic attacks anymore, that life is just great, since last year, everything just started changing. Things have changed. I don't take medication and stuff anymore, but do I still have anxiety? Yes, I do. Still have anxious moments or whatever. So one thing that I have been doing to help, welcome Silent Night, thank you for coming in. One of the things that I've been doing to help me relax, just period, instead of watching a lot of television, is I just been sitting back doing my waist beads, making my waist beads and making my bracelets and stuff that, and anklets that I use for different things as far as things that I'm trying to do in my life. I have like different bracelets that remind me of different things. We talked about it last week though, but that's something I've been doing. It really helps me. Anything that can keep my mind doing. When you start sitting back trying to bead some stuff that's this small, or hold on, this small, let me take this one off. When you're trying to bead, trust me, your mind is totally in the moment. Totally. That's one thing that keeps me in the moment, is playing around with these little bitty beads, knowing I can barely see, even with glasses on and a magnifying glass, and I'm not making light of it. I try to just trip about it until I get things taken care of and find out exactly what's going on with my eyes. But it's relaxing. It's very relaxing. And thank you, Empress Sahara. That's very nice. Yes, if we could all send love and light to anybody that's going through anything, definitely send love and light to Empress Ade. She's here. She's here. She hadn't been here for the past couple of weeks, and you all know that I mentioned her a couple times. But let's definitely send love and light to everybody. Let's send love and light to Ivy, Empress Ivy. That's Sahara L's daughter. Empress Sahara as well. Anybody and everybody that's on here or that's been on here that needs any type of... Okay, Vulcan. I don't speak another language that you could probably understand. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. And Silent Night, I appreciate you coming in as well. And hopefully this year will bring about everything that you desire. Let's send some love to Bonafide and see if he comes in. Bonafide be on it. He's one of the few guys that actually come into the live chats. I cannot believe this day is going by so fast. Definitely, we understand, Ade. Definitely, Ade. Always gonna send you love and light. And I appreciate you being here today. I really do. And for linking with me the other day. Thank you so much. And everything I pray will be in divine order. Seriously. Vulcan, I'm sorry you don't understand English well, but yeah, I do appreciate your support for coming into the live chat. Why did I just do that? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I told her, I said, if you think it's good, because she watches a lot of YouTube videos. I was like, is this something you will watch? You know, before I push this button and upload it, let me know. Is this something that you will watch? Is the quality good enough for you to watch? She was mad because I went over the 5 minutes that I promised her would take her to film it. It was 6 minutes and something. And she was like, this was over 5 minutes. This was more than 5 minutes. So I said, wow. But I'll let her know. Thank you, Empress Terry. Yes. What else did I have on the agenda? I don't really have an agenda. You know, we can talk about whatever. I had mentioned the Ceylon cinnamon, and did I mention you can get it from Amazon. You could definitely get it from Whole Foods. Where else? I saw Walmart had it. Any type of spice stores has it. But I think Walmart carries it too. Honestly, I would prefer to go to but Walmart carries a whole lot of stuff. I can't say that. I just don't shop there for produce and stuff. My mom does all her shopping there. Walmart does have my mom kind of swears by Walmart. So I don't know. I still want to go to a Whole Foods or a store that just sells spices and stuff to make sure I get the Ceylon cinnamon. I think you'll save more money than you would do on Amazon. On Amazon, I think a pound was almost $22. I know that you hear her breathing in the video, Empress Sahar. She was just like, and I was like, Isis, so what do you think about blah blah blah? She was like, and then she finally answered. I was like, okay, all right. She is funny. Lucky is over here laying on the couch. He's not feeling it today. Oh, you heard her. You did hear her. I was wondering if anybody caught that. And if anybody knows how she is, that's definitely her character. Everybody's leaving. Where's everybody going? We've been live for 45 minutes? We still have another hour and 15 minutes to go. Don't leave. Somebody else had a question. I'm gonna answer you too, Empress Terry. Somebody else had a question, but then they didn't give me any more information, and I don't think they're here. How old is your youngest? Ade says an award for put upon teenager goes to. Okay. You said you have many thin locks. If I start freeforming, well, I need to combine to look like. See, combining is not the reason. I had already been freeforming. I combined. Yeah, combining can give you less dreadlocks and a thicker lot. But if you're just combining hair that's already like damaged along with hair, I mean thinning hair, if you're combining it because it's damaged, it may work out, it may combine, and it may be okay. I can't guarantee that. First of all, I need to know why your hair was thinning. I mean, was it due to, and that's up to you if you want to share, was it from getting it twisted a lot? Was it from, it could be from medication, because it could be from a multitude of things. And unless the reason is kind of wiped out, it's hard. Okay, there it is. You said from family female genetics. Then that's probably something that you're going to have. Oh, she's 15. Okay. Wow. Isis will be 13 in April. I know with my grandmother and my mother, they have thinning, and I pray that it never happens to me, but they have thinning. My grandmother has passed. Thinning right in the crown of their hair, which was something that was kind of hard to deal with, being a hairstylist, being my mom's hairstylist. It was always like different styles that I had to do, or different cuts that I had to do to kind of like camouflage it or whatever. But yeah, if it's something that's hereditary and that most people in your family have, freeforming is not something that you start though, because of thinning. Freeforming, I mean, because you definitely have to have a mindset for it. Because once you start, it's like, the thing that I hear a lot of people saying is, oh, I wasn't ready for like the frizz. I wasn't ready for it looking like this. I wasn't ready, but if you're mentally just like okay with freeforming and knowing that the changes is going to go through or whatever, if you're cool with that, then by all means, I would say go ahead and freeform. Your top front, I thinning a little. See, my hair is naturally thick too, Empress Terry. So, my combining was, I just wanted less, and I just wanted, I wanted less. I had a lot, and I wanted them to be, just bigger, and I wanted less. Oh, that's good information. And if anyone that's in here don't know, Empress Sahar is a holistic health coach, a nutritionist, and definitely shares great information. And she says to try eliminating all wheat products and see if that helps. That's for Terry. Okay. And you said you're thinking of freeforming. It says the locks truly have been great compared to theirs. That's why I'm thinking of freeforming. Black castor oil is good in moderation. Thank you, Silent Night. And definitely on the scalp, though. People make the mistake of putting it like all throughout their hair, and basically you're supposed to massage it directly on your scalp, because it can cause a buildup, and it can, it's not. If anybody uses castor oil, black castor oil, whatever, black castor oil, period, it's thick, and it definitely attracts dirt. So you want to make sure that you're using a small amount. I mean, just like enough on your fingertips or whatever to massage gently in the area. And that's saying that if the thinning or whatever, the traction alopecia or the thinning is at the root area. If it's already gone down the hair shaft, I wouldn't put like castor oil throughout my whole hair. I think it's definitely something that should be used just like on the scalp. That's the only time I really recommend it. Again, because of the consistency of the product and it being able to attract lots of lint, dirt, debris. And you don't want that like mix it. It's almost like, to me, just not as bad as beeswax as far as attract. So you have to be very don't use beeswax, period. But I'm just saying, I'm comparing it to that because you have to be very mindful of how much you use of it and to use it directly on your scalp. Hey, Empress Deanna, I see you. Cucumbers are good. Definitely have a high percentage of water. Okay. Okay. I won't be able to click on it, but other people will be able to. I won't be able to click on it while the chat is going on. And Priscilla was saying she's going to get a clip of Toni Morrison's here. Somebody else, was that, I don't know, was that you, Empress Terry, that mentioned Toni Morrison not too long ago? Because I didn't know she was like, I mean, I know she doesn't twist often, or didn't twist, didn't twist when she was live, didn't twist often. I said Bonafide would come in if we send love and light. But I didn't know she was totally freeform either. Welcome, Bonafide. You never late. You always on time. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate you coming in, Bonafide, no matter how much time it is. We had just mentioned you maybe about 10, 15 minutes ago. I don't use any oils anymore. I was using just jojoba oil was my main oil. I was using jojoba oil mixed with distilled oils. That's what I was saying. I was trying to just like get away from having to use like multiple things, and I was just gonna go ahead. Aloe is something I had been using for a very long time. So I was like, okay, so why am I using aloe, coconut, and jojoba oil mixed in distilled water or whatever? Why am I using 3 different things that's all supposed to be geared towards the same thing, which is, adding moisture to my scalp, which will definitely help, in stimulating, the rest of my hair. It'll go down the hair shaft. I don't put it directly on my hair, but I put it on my scalp. Welcome, Brother Jay. I keep mine covered a lot. I wouldn't say all the time, but I keep mine covered a lot, especially when I'm in the house, because I do have a dog that sheds when I'm cleaning up. And because my hair is so long, I would say that wearing it covered just helps keep it from getting slammed in car doors, keep from getting in the way in the kitchen, in the way of my business, making candles, stuff like that. So keeping it covered, I mean, you need to let your scalp breathe, no doubt. It all depends on what you're covering it with, but I wouldn't say all the time. Everything needs air. So right now, Empress Johnny, I was using jojoba oil. That was my main oil. Tea tree oil was good. I mean, I'm knowledgeable in a lot of different oils because of the business that I'm in, from designing candles and stuff. But so whenever I put out the aloe, you'll see how I use like aloe. That's the main thing that I want to use. Haven't used vitamin E and all that in a very long time. So I would just say, yeah, jojoba oil and distilled water was something I was really promoting a lot because I was using it. But if I could break it down to just like a couple things, 1 or 2 things, then I'm really trying to keep it down to just aloe for now and see if that works for me. Water rinsing is definitely good, Empress Terry. I hope that answered your question, Brother Jay. Thank you for coming in. I never seen you. Welcome to the live chat. Everybody, please welcome anybody that's new here. Okay, I'll try to find it, Empress Terry. Yeah, if you can send it to me. Send it to me on Messenger. Peace and love, Empress Teresa. No problem, Emperor Jay. Welcome, Hawaii. Hawaii, you're new to the channel, or just new to the live chat. Yeah, you need to let your hair breathe. Everything needs to breathe. Everything needs to come up for air. So I can't say it's gonna stunt your hair growth, but keeping your hair covered and tied, depending on what you're keeping it tied with. Like if I keep my hair tied down with this band, say for a straight week, which is something I would never do. I'm rendering all of this hair to be like totally flat. So if you see me even like for a whole day, like to wear a band or whatever, and then when I take it off and like the air actually starts getting to it, you'll see that my hair swells back up, because like right now it looks like, oh, she probably brushes her hair to get it all nice and neat. No, I don't. I have it tied down, and as soon as it gets out and gets free, trust me, it's gonna frizz right on up and it's gonna be straight. So yeah, you want to let your scalp breathe, and you want to wear like things that are breathable. Don't put like cotton directly next to your hair. Always have something that has a smooth finish to it on your hair. Thank you so much for coming, Hawaii, new to the channel and new to the live chat. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified of everything coming up, if you haven't already done so. And that's for anybody else that's here too. I'm sure pretty much everybody that's in here have already subscribed, but thank you. And also check out some of my other multimedia. In 5 minutes, everybody's going to put up their information. So if you're in here, you can put up your information at 5 o'clock as far as like your social media. If you have a channel, you put up your channel. You can put up your Instagram. Make sure you check out my description box. I have Instagram. You can contact me via Facebook, Instagram, Messenger. I have my email address there. Yeah, and I think that's just too much. Too much. First of all, if you're putting enough moisture into your body, there's not a lot of need, even with different foods, not just water all the time, but different foods and stuff that have a high water content, it tends to keep you moisturized from inside out. So there's really not a need to put like a lot of products in your hair throughout, your whole head. And Yanni, what type of oil are people using? Like, what type of oils are they you saying they're oiling their locks to the very end? And that's something I always tell people, to not put a lot of products throughout your hair, period. I'm doing a video on it tomorrow. I use aloe. Hawaii. I use fresh aloe. I'm doing a video on it tomorrow. I have the aloe plant right here. I mean, a piece of the plant. Actually, this is not from my plant that I had. This is from the grocery store. You could get this from most grocery stores for like under $2. So I use aloe for moisturizer. I mean, that's what I'm going to be used. That's going to be my main thing that I use for moisturizer. I was using jojoba oil and distilled water on my scalp. I was using coconut oil. I'm trying to like drop down to 1 to 2 things at the most. And so my one thing is going to be aloe. Hawaii, I can't see your picture. I don't want to call you an emperor or empress. I want to make sure that I am knowing. I can't, because I really can't see your picture. Right, Empress Johnny. No, I don't know anybody, and it's a lot of people that have been growing hair, dreadlocks way longer than mine, and I've never heard them say anything about putting like oil throughout their entire hair strand. I mean, because Yanni, with you being licensed too, you know that, just massaging oil into whatever type of oils you're using into your scalp directly, depending on our hair patterns. If you have a straighter hair pattern, of course, the oil is going to seep down the strand of your hair faster. Curlier patterns tend to take a little bit longer, but it gets there. So you focusing on your scalp when you're using like different types of oils, and then certain essential oils and stuff don't need to be without a base oil put directly onto your scalp, because it can cause like some type of some issues. So make sure you be very mindful of the oils. Learn about oils and stuff that you're using before you just like go putting drops of oil on your scalp. That's why I tell people like grapeseed oil is very light. Jojoba oil is nice. Those are two like essential oils that I would say are pretty good. Avocado oil is okay. Hey, Empress Sarah. Yeah, I hope nobody in here is like putting like, but I've seen people on channels like mixing up different oils and stuff and like pulling it through like all of their hair. But I will say that the one person I've seen that mixed up a million oils and did that, she had very short hair and she didn't have dreadlocks. She had very, very short hair. And that way she was able to just like, it's easier to rinse out of hair that is not like bonded or linked together like our hair is. I still wouldn't overdo it. It's still overkill. Okay, Hawaii, you're an Empress. Okay, thank you. And thank you, Empress Sarah, for coming in. Yeah, aloe is great. And again, I've been using them. God, when I first went to Jamaica, I was 18, and that's when I started using aloe. So we're talking about like almost 32 years. Wow. Okay, so the same amount of time that I stopped eating beef and pork, 32 years ago. Yes, I'm doing a whole video on it tomorrow. I'm doing a video. I'm gonna shoot the video, but I might release it tomorrow. Bonafide. It's definitely good for your skin, and that's what I was saying at the beginning of the video. Is that I will be talking about it in my video tomorrow of how I use it as a moisturizer for my skin and as well as my hair. And it's also good for digestion. I mean, it's good to intake it, to drink it. You can actually put it in your smoothies and stuff too. Exactly. Yeah, that's overkill and Prajani. I agree. Yeah, I would never use like all of that Empress Sarah throughout. Definitely not coconut oil. All the stuff should just be used like directly on your scalp. And again, I'm speaking from my experience. I've never like put it throughout. It's always, even from being in cosmetology school years ago, it was taught to us that you have to, you're working on the scalp. You're not putting it throughout your hair. Again, even if you have chemically treated hair, natural hair, dreadlocks, locks, whatever you want to call them, what you don't want is a buildup. Yes. Thank you, Empress Sahara. Some essential oils definitely need like a base or a carrier oil. And see, when you know better, you do better. And so that's why I appreciate people talking about, stuff that they've done or stuff that they've heard that people are doing on here. Yes, Silent Night. Absolutely. That's why we focus Bonafide. That's why I was saying we focus on our scalps, because it will travel eventually. Straighter hair, you will notice that most people who have like a very straight hair, um, very straight hair, tend to have to cleanse more often, because if they have like overactive sebaceous glands, then they're gonna have oily looking hair. You know what I mean? As opposed to somebody who has a wavier or curlier texture, where we can, you know, kind of get away with maybe cleansing once a week or once every 2 weeks. Some people totally can't do that. What are you having any problems, Empress Sarah, from using the oils in your hair? Because one of the things that you can do an ACV rinse if you're able to. Some people say they can't do ACV rinses. But if you can do a apple cider vinegar rinse, then that may help if you're having problems now. But the main thing is, now you know that you don't have to use it throughout the whole strand of your hair. You're focusing on your scalp. People, make sure that you're massaging your scalp. Make sure you're stimulating your scalp. People are always talking about, oh, you need to use rice water, you need to use this, you need to use that, you need to do all these different things. I said, I promised my daughter at first, she was deaf on me about trying this rice water thing. And I was like, I said, this is just another trend or whatever that's going on YouTube. And we were going to try it and everything. And then later she was like, oh, I found out just last week. She was just like, I found out that it really wasn't that good. I was like, the only thing that is going to help your hair, stimulate hair growth, is definitely, you know, the stimulation of the scalp. But your hair is still going to grow at a certain rate anyway. And it goes through it goes through more than 3 different phases. But the main ones are anagen, catagen, and telogen. So when it's going through the anagen stages, is growing. It seems like, oh, wow, my hair. So you might be going through like the anagen stage when you think, oh, this product I'm using is really making my hair grow. No, you might just be going through the anagen stage. The catagen stage is like when it seems like it's just like you don't see any type of growth or anything. It's just like real slow or real still. And then the telogen is when you might start seeing like shedding or, you know, what have you. Definitely, when you know better, you do better. I agree, Brother Jay. Okay. Well, then there's nothing to worry about, Empress Sarah. If you haven't used oils for 6 years now, it's done. It's a done deal. So if you already did it and you don't have any issues, it's over. I see that you said, I wish I had known not to use oils in my hair, but that's over. As long as you don't have any issues now, you're good. Thank you, Brother Jay. Brother Jay said, I've been following you in your videos. Oh, everybody, it's 5:05. Go ahead and put up your information. Yanni has a group. Bonafide has a page. Empress Sahar definitely has a Instagram, IG page, and an email that you can contact her at, and Facebook. But go ahead and put up your information. Okay, Ade. You did an ACV rinse on your hair for the first time in 3 years. Okay. That's good. That's good that you didn't have like a lot of like some people, their very first rinse, especially if they haven't done one in a long time or they're doing their first one, they will see the water turn a completely different color, almost like a beige type color, sometimes darker, depending on what they've been putting in their hair. Yeah, see, shea butter and stuff like that is just too heavy for me, definitely for my scalp. Now maybe for these elbows, these knees, and these heels, cool. Okay, Ade has her information up. It's Sahar L Nutritionist. For anybody that's watching this on television at home and you're watching it on a TV and can't see the live chat on the screen, I'm giving you the information. Sahar is a holistic health coach, a nutritionist. So she's at Sahar L Nutritionist. Facebook is just Sahar, Sahar space EL. Sahar L. That's absolutely good. I like hearing that. The water stayed clear enough so you could see through it. That's great. That means, yeah, you're taking very good care of your hair as far as like not having any type of buildup or, that's good. Bonafide, Pinterest. Pinterest is Bona, Bona, Fide, Fide. Thank you for thumbsing up as you come in too. Everybody, thank you so much for keeping that up. But it's easier because I did have a problem with getting into Bonafide site a long time ago. But you can most easily reach it by Googling Bonafide 70. So it's Bonafide 70, one word. Bonafide 70. Bonafide with 70 on the end on Pinterest. Okay. Yes, Empress Sarah. A lot of people do have overactive sebaceous glands. Hey, Empress Pie. I mentioned you earlier. Yeah. I mentioned you earlier. I was talking about our smoothie thing last year. Thank you for coming in, Empress Pie. God, I can't believe we've been on for an hour and 11 minutes already. This goes by so fast. And that means that after this, it's time for dinner, and then it's almost time for bed. These days go by so fast. And again, if you haven't checked, if anybody in here hasn't checked out the video from yesterday, it's just a little short, cute video my daughter shot of me just showing, 17 years and 3 months of hair. I did my 17, no, not 17. What am I talking about? 16 years and 3 months. It'll be 17 years in October. Okay, but she did the little video just so you all can see my hair up close. Easier than me when I did it on the back porch and was showing you at 16 years when I was just walking the computer, just having somebody actually hold a camera, you could see it better. So that's why I did it like that. And then I was trying to show like full body too, to show a little bit of transformation from adding more fiber into my diet, adding beans and more fiber into my diet when I found out that my triglycerides were super high, mostly because of the medication that had still, that was still in my system. I mean, I had been taking this medication for a very long time, so it was still in my system. So, and then stress and all that can cause it to rise as well, which I was definitely going through some stressful times up and down. But anyway, that's done. So, thank you so much, Empress Sarah. I feel better. I have up and down days, but I feel better overall. Yes, time flies, Empress Deanna. And I appreciate you being here because I know you're working. And anytime that you're able to sit back and chill with us, I appreciate it. Brother Jay also has a Twitter that you can follow Brother Jay on. It's just Brother Jay on Twitter. Brother Jay. Just like it's spelled, brother. Okay? Jay. So you can check him out on Twitter. Product buildup can definitely, you don't have to go to a salon to remove product buildup. That's why I was talking about the ACV rinse, Silent Night. Oh, thank you so much, Empress Sarah. Yeah, ACV rinses help a great deal. Also, tea tree oil directly. Actually, I'm not going to say directly on the scalp. Tea tree needs to be mixed a little. Tea tree is a little bit strong. Tea tree is kind of strong, so that should be mixed with like a carrier oil. Or, just I usually say a base oil when I was making like skin products, body products. I would always say just like a base or some. When I was making oils, I was making bath bombs, I was making um, like lotion bars and stuff like that. Basically, if you have natural hair and or dreadlocks or so, I really just don't see the need for going to a salon. I just don't. I mean, but there are people who just don't want to, do anything at all or just can't, and they have to go to, someone to have their hair done. But if you're free form or whatever, I definitely say there's no reason for you to go to a salon. Now, if you're getting your hair twisted, that's totally different. If you're if you're implementing any type of technique, then that's the reason for going to a salon. Welcome, Delia Kalanji. Thank you for the information. Hot water soaks bentonite clay with ACV warmed is the next level deep cleanse. Thank you for coming in. And I agree, definitely no salon needed. Hey, David, I see you. David is in a totally another country, but still, and is late there, but still maintains to come in every week. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I know it's like past your bedtime, so thank you so much for being here. Oh, Bonafide, thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, Michi 2010. Michi 210able. Michi 2010able. Welcome. Your first time to a live chat. Is so thank you. Okay, Silent Nights from the UK. That's a 6. I get it twisted when our time changes here in Chicago. It's normally like a 6 or 7 hour difference. So it's pretty late there too. So it's either 11 or 11:15 or 12:15. David, let everybody know where you're from. I'm not gonna tell your business unless you want it to be told. But I appreciate you coming in here. And you know that. Bonafide, you are so kind. Thank you, Empress Sahar. Yes, thumbs up as you come in. I think everybody has, but if you haven't, please do so. If you have any questions or comments, or if you have any subject matter that you would like to talk about, like I said, I will be doing another video or putting out another video about my very, very simple hair and skin regimen. Okay. So it's 11:15. Okay. Can I just call you Michi? Or do you have a nickname I could call you? Can I just call you part of it? Do I have to say the whole Michi 210able? Or is it Michi to Michi, like Michigan? So it's 6 hour difference right now. Okay. So am I saying it right? Is Michi or Michi, like Michigan? Okay. Woo. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. I'll call you Michelle, if that's cool. That's easier for me, and I want to. I'll butcher your name the whole time. Trust me, I will. If I just look at it, I will mess it up every time. So I'll call you Michelle. Thank you, Empress. Thank you so much. I'm trying to think, what else did I have on the Bonafide? Did you see the last video? ISIS shot it. That was it. Last week we were talking a lot about diabetes. A lot. Also, something I have been asking the doctors for a very, very long time about anxiety, as far as like your heart rate, because your heart rate increases a lot. I was always asking them, could this cause me to have a heart attack? Well, I have heart problems. Well, I have, I said, the way that my heart feels when I'm going through like any type of anxiety or panic attack, I said, it has to have some type of effect on my heart, literally. And so I was doing some research, and I found out that definitely anxiety can cause like spikes in your blood pressure. Truly can cause like major spikes, like during a panic attack or so. That can cause spikes in your blood pressure. And a couple times I've gone to the doctor, and sometimes if I'm rushing, if I'm trying to like say the last appointment is at 4 o'clock, and I pick up my daughter at 3:45, but I don't want her having to wait, or normally you have to be there like 15 minutes ahead of time. So let's say I pick her up at 3:45, and I'm trying to get to the doctor's office, which is 5 minutes away, sign in, do everything. They want you to be there 15 minutes ahead of time, so I'm already running behind. I freak out. I get to the doctor's office. I'm having a little bit of anxiety. When they first take my blood pressure, it's elevated. When they take my blood pressure, when I tell them that what I was going through, just rushing, trying to get there, they'll wait for a little while and take my blood pressure again, and then it's back to normal. So that's something good to know. That definitely any type of, and pain can cause your blood pressure to raise up. Your blood pressure to be elevated. So make sure, like when you're going to like a regular doctor or so, that you let them know, especially when they're doing your blood pressure or any type of test. A lot of tests you have to like fast the night before for at least 12 hours. I try to do 12 to 24 hours if I'm going to get lab work done or so, because a lot of that can affect like the results that you get back. And they'll be like, your blood pressure is super high. You are like having hypertension for real. You have hypertension, and then really it's just, you're just elevated due to pain or due to the anxiety or due to something else that you may have done. Okay. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to talk about? Oh, Bonafide, I didn't even know that Bonafide was saying he had to run, and I asked him a question. I'm so sorry. Okay. Have a great one, Bonafide. If I missed you, I'll catch you on the next live chat, if not before then. I didn't even pay attention to that. Bonafide gone. I was asking him, did he see the last video? Thank you, Bonafide. Is everything still coming in clear? Can everybody still see me and hear me clearly? Because nobody told me that the lighting was looking as bad as it was last week. Oh my God. That's why I moved from over the other spot, because I couldn't get the lighting right for the video last week, back over here to the old spot, because I saw the video and was like, really? And I didn't have that problem when I was shooting just like videos, or I don't know. When I was shooting videos, I definitely didn't see that problem, but probably because I was working with 2 tables and just trying to keep all these the cords. I was working with from the light and from my computer, trying to stay plugged in. Thank you, Silent Night. I just didn't like the way it turned out as far as the definitely not the lighting, but this lighting is okay. Yes. But that was it. As far as things that I've been doing research on and everything. Thank you, David. David, I didn't know you were still here. I asked you, did you want to tell people where you are located? But that's up to you. I said I wasn't going to tell. I don't tell people's information unless they tell me. I can't answer that question because I'm not in corporate America. I think that everybody should be allowed to wear their hair the way that they want to wear their hair, though. I don't think that anybody should be discriminated upon, although a lot of people are discriminated upon, period. That's wearing their hair in a more natural state, such as the way we wear our hair. But I don't work for corporate America. I do know that usually it could be a lawsuit, but proving certain things may be hard. But I don't work. I work for myself and have been since I was 18. I'm definitely a person who thinks that, regardless to whatever your hair length is, if you want to wear your hair short and free form, and as it grows or whatever, I don't see why people have such a major problem. But it's because they are uncomfortable. Period. And my job is not here to make people feel comfortable. So that's something that they have to deal with within themselves. But does anybody else have an answer for that? I mean, because I know a lot of people, Empress Sahar, Empress Shapai, they have their own businesses as well. Empress Jani, same thing. Empress Jani. Okay, David did tell. I wanted him to tell it. I didn't want to say where he was from or whatever, but he's from Ghana. And he doesn't have dreadlocks. He just supports the channel. We've been cool for a long time, just on Facebook alone. And then he started watching the videos and sharing the videos. Hold on, you are. Yes, he shares my videos, posts my videos on different platforms and everything. And he just supports, just a good friend. So I appreciate having people come in from different places, you know. What I love, one of the things, and I don't think I've ever told you about this, David. I call him King David, of course. Ghana, besides the dances and stuff that I've learned, I love the weddings. I think I told you that, but I didn't tell you like my obsession with the bead making process, and a lot of it is done over in Ghana, like the glass beads. I've been sitting back watching like video after video after video of glass beads being produced over in Ghana. All different types of beads, actually. But I was watching a lot of glass bead videos. Sorry, I got to get my face a break. I think my face is crooked or something because it's just one side when I wear glasses, which is always. But right up in here, and I've been looking at pictures from even over 10 years ago, or close to 10 years ago, right here, my nose must be crooked or something is off because glasses always bother me right up in here. That's why I'm thinking about contacts once I go get my eyes checked out, hopefully this week. We'll see what they say, depending on what it is. But yeah, it hurts totally right here. But if I don't have my glasses on, I can't see. I have to take a break from time to time. Okay. I couldn't see anything that was going up on the side, so let me go back. Yes, there's some place I definitely want to go as well. They have fabulous, fabulous weddings that I've been looking at. Why I'm looking at weddings, I have no idea, but I just like. I guess I like to see different cultural um, celebrations. I do. Yeah, I mean, my eyes have been checked out several times. I just have to go back again because obviously they're decline. My vision is declining. Yeah, it's just because the holidays and stuff just passed. I had to wait. You know, it wasn't it wasn't anything I could really do over the holidays. I had to wait to see if I get an appointment for one. But I have to wear glasses. I have to wear glasses. And it's not my eyes that are bothering me. Like I said, the glasses are bothering this part of my nose. Is really bothering this part of my nose. That's why I was saying my face seems like it's crooked or something because I don't have the same imprint on this side. And when I say it's not just a cosmetic type thing that is bothering me, it actually hurts with my glasses sitting that far. But if I wear it down lower, which looks totally crazy, it's cool. Pinhole glasses, I never heard of it. That's something I need to look up because I never. What are pinhole glasses, Kalanji? Yes, it hurts. It hurts really bad. Does anybody else have that problem? Am I tripping? But I see Kalanji has the same problem. Yeah, it's just on one side of my nose. I was looking at. I was at. If anybody was on my Facebook page, I was looking at some pictures on my Facebook page from a while back. Well, not even that long ago. Probably like 5 or 6 years ago when I started wearing glasses. I didn't start wearing glasses until my like mid 40s or so. I mean, like really wearing them all the time. But yeah, it it, it hurts. Pinhole. But what do they do? Okay, Empress Shapa, you say you have a problem from time to time. So pinhole glasses exercise your eyes and they help you to focus. Interesting. Thank you so much for coming in and giving some information that I need to definitely look up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you say you can get it from AliExpress. AliExpress, what don't they sell? They sell everything. They sell everything. I used to think AliExpress was just totally beauty. I used to get a lot of nail stuff from AliExpress. Okay, so I'm gonna look into that. Has anybody else heard of the pinhole glasses? Anybody that wears glasses that are challenged with their vision? Silent Night said the back of my left ear gets sore. Okay, I don't have that problem. And don't want to go back to contacts. Oh, do tell why. Because see, I've never worn contacts, but I wanted to wear contacts because I enjoy like wearing eyeshadow, makeup, and the only way that you could really see it especially on camera, because that's when I mostly wear it, is when I don't have on my glasses. So if I don't have on my glasses, that means in order to see what y'all saying, I would have to be, and then that's not a good thing to do. You shouldn't squint. So a lot of times if you all see like some of my if you see me on Facebook and you see like my little stories that I do or whatever, just the little 30-second stories or whatever that I do, most of the times I don't have on my glasses. And that's why it looks like my eyes are real heavy or my eyes are like that, because I'm squinting trying to just see how I'm looking, because I don't like having to wear glasses all the time. And I really do want to wear contacts. But if people are having, please, if anybody on here wears glasses and they've worn contacts before, please give some of the cons of wearing contacts, not the pros, the cons of wearing contacts, because I've never experienced them before. And I would say one of the cons is I don't like going near my eye. I'm very funny about going on my eye for anything. I was always afraid of putting anything directly on my eye. That's why I don't understand how people are getting tattooed eyes and all types of crazy stuff. Yanni, you gonna check them out too? Yeah, because we've been talking about 2020 vision for 2020. I've been talking about it for sure, but we definitely. Okay, you say, of course, I wouldn't necessarily expect our doctors to agree. Because that might be taken away from money in that industry. So it's a possibility that what you're talking about definitely does work. And, the reason why they wouldn't agree, it's just like a doctor who prescribes medication. It's like a psychiatrist or something. Maybe like, okay, well, I don't agree with holistic health. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. I think you should just take these pills because it's a quadrillion-dollar industry. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know because I was somebody who sat up here and was on taking 22 pills a day. So yeah, I wouldn't expect them to tell me like to use or not to use certain things, because certain things take away from people's pockets. But it's something I would do research on before I just started using them. But how long have you been doing the pinhole? The pinhole glasses. Kalanji. And does anybody else know anything about the pinhole glasses? Anybody else tried it, used it, or anybody else wear contacts? Anybody else wear contacts and have any cons about it? Any cons on contacts? I'm just trying to figure out, once I find out what's actually going on with my eyes, be it glaucoma, be it, I don't know, anything. I'm not going to claim anything like super negative, but there is a problem. I can't pronounce that. Okay, Empress Shapa said it would dry out my eyes, and then later I was diagnosed with, I can't pronounce that. Is the S silent Jogrens? Is it the J silent? Is the S silent? Is it Jogrens or Sjogren's syndrome, which causes extreme dryness? So now I'm not a good candidate for contacts. Okay. Yeah. Kalanji, I don't do prescriptions anymore, period. Now, I'm not telling people to stop taking your prescription. If you are on prescriptions, that is on you. You have to do what your body tells you, and it's definitely great to consult with a doctor, somebody that's into a regular doctor, a holistic healer, different people. Don't just take it upon yourself to just say, oh, I'm just going to get off all my medication, or I'm going to get off these pills or whatever. Definitely be guided by somebody. The J is silent. Okay. So it's Sjogren's. Am I saying the right? Sjogren's syndrome. Sjogren's syndrome. Because see, I brought like drops before because I thought that I had dry eye because my eyes were always watering. And they were like, yeah, you probably have dry eyes when I went to the pharmacist. You probably have dry eyes. And I was like, but my eyes are watering. They were like, still, yeah, that's probably dry eyes. And I don't even know what I did with the drops, but I don't have problems with my eyes watering again. I thought that it was, I said it's possible from the makeup and everything, but now I can wear makeup with no problem around my eyes, above my eyes, on eyelashes, everything, and don't have a problem at all. Yeah, I think natural is definitely the way to go. Thank you, Ade. I went ahead and just hid them completely. Okay, thank you, Empress Shapa. Okay. Yeah, I don't have dry eyes though. But Kalanji is saying that castor oil is good for dry eyes. So how do you use the castor oil? Do you use it just like around the eye? I'm not in the mood for it either, Ade. I'm with you. I'm not in the mood for trolls today. Not today. This is just kind of like a real chill kind of, I don't know. My weekend went too fast. Period. I guess I've been doing a whole lot of research and stuff, and my weekend just flew past me. Again, thank you everybody for coming in and spending time with us. Um, the chat is only 20 more minutes long. We've been talking about aloe. We've been talking about things that people can use for their hair. And again, when people are telling me that they're having, well, the one person was talking about it was hereditary, but the first person I was trying to find out, like I can't answer certain questions because I don't know what your hair is thinning from. So if I don't have access to the source of what it's thinning from, there's no possible way that I can answer your question correctly or even help. And then especially with you not sitting in front of me in my chair, from me doing hair, I have to see what's going on and then also verbally know everything that's going on before I could just say, oh, what's this? And we could just do that. It's not that simple. It's like a doctor giving a diagnosis over the phone. Like, oh, you have a sore throat. You must have a cold or you must have strep throat. It's hard to really say. So, Okay, Silent Night says that about glasses, I found that reading glasses improve my distant vision. I wear reading glasses all of the time. Contacts are fiddly and can be easily lost. Plus, they alter the shape of the eye. Wow. That part I didn't know. I knew that they could definitely easily be lost, but I didn't know they could change the shape of your eye. Oh, okay. That's something I'm gonna look up, Kalanji, because I'm very funny. Like I said, I mean, I wear eyeshadow, I wear eyelashes, I wear eyeliner and mascara. At first, I thought I was having like a irritation with mascara and eyeliner, but putting stuff like near my eyes, even I thought that some of the ingredients inside of eyeshadows I was probably allergic to, but I don't have the watering of the eyes anymore. But so you're talking about just putting castor oil just like right by your eye, the tear ducts, and then blink it in. I have to do research about that. I really have to do research about that. But I appreciate the information. Has anybody else done that? Has anybody else used castor oil near their eyes? And what does it do? Oh, you said it's good for dry eyes. Okay, I'm still going to do research on it. I don't have problems with dry eyes. And I think Empress Shapai, you have it under control as well. Yeah, I will, definitely. Thank you so much, Kalanji. That's what I do when I have time. I love looking up everything. Castor oil. You said you're going to do, yeah, your pie. But wait a minute. Reading glasses improves your distant vision. What about close up? I know that I definitely have, and I was told this a long time ago, a problem with astigmatism. I have astigmatism. And I notice it more now that I'm getting older. Lights have always bothered my eyes, but definitely I was trying to drive the other night, about a week or so ago. I was driving at night and I was just like, God, everything just looks like fog and all the lights were just like blurry. And I was like, this is why I don't come out at night. Well, one of the reasons why I don't come out at night and do any type of driving. Is anybody making anything good for dinner tonight? Oh, my goal was to make some more tomato soup. However, haven't been to the grocery store. That's not going to happen. So who knows? Nearsighted. Okay, Silent Night. See, I need it definitely for close up. I need glasses for close up. Right. It's like the whole weekend is gone. When you sit back doing research on different things, the whole weekend is gone. David, are you still here? Because I know it's late there. And you have to get up in the morning. Yeah. It's getting, you know what? It started off, it's just declining. Started off with just needing it for, like, say something small like this. That's small, right? Something small like that. But now even like, let me see. Like if I take off my glasses and I'm trying to read some big letters like this, I have to hold it all the way up to my face. And these are big. This is huge. Compared to this, can y'all see the difference in the size? This is totally tiny. But now it's to the point. I mean, I can see this with my glasses on. But I used to be able to see this with my glasses off. I can see it, but my eyes have to be like, I'm squinting. My eyes have to be like almost totally closed. My nephew was tripping on me. He was like, it's those eyelashes, auntie. Your eyes look heavy. I'm like, I can't see. I cannot see. So I don't know if I finished that story, but yeah, it looked like my eyes are closed because I cannot see. And I'm just like, kind of like squint, but not trying to squint, you know, because that's not cool either. But yeah, that's that. But I'm definitely going to get them checked out. So, but I'm glad you still watching. I can't believe you still up. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Hopefully you're getting some information. I know that we don't put out a lot of information of stuff that you need. You making soup too? I wanted to make some more tomato soup, but I'm not going to the store when I leave here. Then again, I might. Now that we have a grocery store finally just a couple blocks away. Welcome, Empress Hall. Silent Night said, get a magnifying glass. I do have a magnifying glass with a light. I need it for watching TV too, though. That's the crazy thing. It's not just for reading now. I actually I need glasses on to see people on television clearly. Like even just looking at myself. And I think that mine, oh, good, David. Glad. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we were talking about nutrition before and you were saying that you were getting a lot of information. So I'm glad that you're here picking it up on because we don't, it's not just all about hair. It's about a variety of things. I don't know what my screen is on. I thought it was at the highest level, but I will try. Okay, Ade, thank you for coming in and saying something too. That's cool. And thanks, Yanni. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out my screen. A lot of times I watch YouTube on my television, which is a big screen, which is surprising. Okay, Ade said screen magnification works. I have YouTube at 100%, but Wikipedia, for example, is at 125%. What kind of soup did you make, Empress Sahar? I know whatever it is, it was good. I do have some stuff to make some salad, though. I do have some vegetables, but I really want to make some soup. Soup was fire. When Isis sits back and says that some soup is good, it's good. I know, Ade. Please, everybody, let's send healing, like I said, physical, mental, spiritual healing to anybody that's going through anything that's here, that's been a part of this family, that hasn't been a part of this family, that's not a part of this family, just anybody that's going through anything in this world, period. I mean, we all need some type of healing in some way or another, on either on all three of those levels or one or the other. We have good days, we have bad days, we have bad moments, we have bad years, we have bad times. And sometimes it just helps if just, a nice amount of people just try to send positive energy, positive vibrations out into the universe for people. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, Empress Sahar said I made a broccoli. That's for you, Ade. That's from Michelle. Broccoli mushroom soup. Okay. Now, you know what, Ade? I mean, Empress Sahar, I can do the broccoli mushroom. My thing is, after you make the soup, see, I have to have mine real smooth. Did you blend it afterwards? Or was it, for me to eat broccoli and mushroom, it got to be blended. It has to be like a cream consistency. I don't want to feel no chunks or nothing. So that sounds good. That sounds definitely doable, because that's how I was able to get my intake of mushroom was by what did I make? It was like a gravy almost, and I used it. You blended it? Okay, I could do that. Now that sounds cool. That's definitely doable. I could do that one. 2 times I've wasted some sliced mushrooms trying to figure out what I was going to do with them. 2 times recently, a whole box of mushrooms. Yeah, I always make soup from scratch. Always. Because if you look at the sodium content, like if you're buying canned soup and stuff like that, the sodium content is super high, and you have most of the ingredients. If you have produce and stuff, you have all the ingredients to make soup. I do, Kalonji, I do like a lot of, I've been doing lentils. I've been going back and forth. I want to make some chickpea soup, though. That's something I've been thinking about, doing chickpeas. Because what I do as far as like to get my chickpea intake, to get that, I've just been making a lot of hummus. And I know the more that you pulverize it, the more nutrients is coming out of it. Although I don't quite understand it, but you know, they say the more that you take it out of its natural form, you know, if you're not like chewing it or whatever, that it changes the nutritional value, the more things that you do to it. I don't care as long as it's getting put in my system. It's something more that will get in my system than if I just like actually sat up and thought about taking it the way that it looks. Because I'm a very particular person when it comes down to touch. That's why you'll see why when I do my video, you'll see why my video is gonna be different from most people's, because I'm not into like a lot of different feelings and vibes, and I don't like slimy things and all that type of stuff. Or I'm really a texture person. I'm real funny, real finicky, very funny style when it comes down to textures. That's on my face. That's on my hands. That's in my body, going down my throat, whatever it is. I'm a texture person. Oh, I remember one time years ago, I thought an onion ring I thought some squid was an onion ring. It was coated. This was, my brother had to be 15. So maybe I was about 18. Maybe he was a little older, but he worked at a restaurant and I went there. And he was just bringing out like dishes. I was young. I was under 21 for sure. And I thought they had brought me out some onion rings, and I had that, and I was just like, what is this? Because it's rubbery as I don't know what. And found out it was, squid. Dried chickpeas, okay. Okra. I really have to get off into that. I still can't get over the fact that the consistency, the texture of okra, from what I've seen, I just can't do it. I could do crunchy, Michelle. I could do crunchy. Roasting the chickpeas. Yeah, I could do crunchy. Yeah, the calamari. The calamari killed it. I don't think I've been right since. Oh my God. Chickpeas take an age to cook even when soaked. Does anybody else like it? I mean, if you're making your hummus or something like that, I'm telling you for real, because when I first made hummus, you know, you peel the skin off of the chickpeas if you get it, depending on how you buy it. You peel the skin off of it. I think what a can is, what, 12 ounces? 12 ounces, I think. It took me and Isis like about 30 minutes together to get all the skin off of those. And so I was like, well, will my hummus still have creamy texture or so if I don't? Because that was supposed to be like the main thing for removing the skin. So I started like not removing the skin, and guess what? I didn't find no difference. It's just extra time consuming. Okay, Kalanja, you said I freeze my aloe vera so it can liquefy. I drain the yellow stuff first, though. Okay. No calamari. Yeah, I can't do calamari. But I can't be fooled again now because I don't do breading. Stone Cold said I had the same experience with onion rings when I was in Spain. I thought I was eating onion rings like what I'm used to in the U.S., only to find out I was eating squid, right? Because, see, my brother worked in an Italian restaurant. He's been cooking for years. He's been cooking since he was 15. He's been working. Well, he was working in the food industry. Now he's HVAC. But yeah, he got me. I don't think he was trying to get me though, because he knows I'm funny. I don't think he was trying to get me. I think that he was just trying to bring out, you know, all the little apps and stuff that they had. He was just setting out the table. It wasn't just me, so he was setting out the table. But yeah. Oh, you love calamari a day. Okay. Oh, okay. You love calamari. Okay. I thought you were saying, oh my God. Like you didn't love it. Okay. Well, I know that it's almost time to say goodbye, and I would like to, I don't know. Let's does anybody have a particular way that they would like to just like end the chat today? Something different? Usually I just ask if anybody has a burning desire or something that they want to get off their chest, if they want to say something. If anybody does have a burning desire, please by all means feel free. The chat is about to be over in 3 minutes. Okay. Ade said I love seafood. Oh, Ade, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. And I'm glad. I'm glad that you were here. And hopefully it gave you some chill for a moment that'll take you throughout the night. I pray so. I really do. I really do. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, that's what I tell Yanni. That's what I've been telling Yanni. I'm like, girl, we're gonna have 2020 vision, sis. In 2020, we're gonna have 2020 vision for sure. Thank you all for coming out. If anybody doesn't have a burning desire, I'm giving you like 1 more minute. If you have anything that you would like to say, you did. It did help. Great, Ade. If not, please, by all means, check out the description box. You can check out all my different social media. I do post a lot of pictures on Instagram. I do post a lot on Facebook. I'm thinking about doing a video too. Okay, I'm gonna end it like this. I'm thinking about doing this video, and that's another thing I've been doing. So maybe somebody can give me some information right quick. I'm trying to do a video to show a timeline of what my hair was looking like. I don't think I can go way back to the very first day that I started. I don't think I have a picture of that. But I want to do like a year by year thing almost of what my hair, like the different, how my hair has evolved into what it looks like now. Because I did start off with 2-strand twists. I started off myself. Nobody touches my hair. Nobody has ever touched my dreads. And even when I was doing, when I was in the hair game, nobody really touched my hair. But anyway, back to the question. I want to do a video showing like all the different, so people will understand like my journey. It did not start like this. I evolved it into this, and I want to show pictures. That's it. I just want a video with like some music that can be used on YouTube, or just like maybe a voiceover or something. Does anybody know any programs, any free programs or whatever, or how I could do that on YouTube that would be simple, something that's easy for somebody that is not a techie to be able to do that? Does anybody know any programs? Now, I'm not on a Mac. I'm on a regular PC. This is something that I just need some software just to just like be able to add pictures and like, you know, the next picture come, like to make it like a slideshow instead of a video. Does anybody? And it's 6 o'clock, so we're about to go. If anybody does have any information about any software that's very user friendly, very beginner friendly for doing stuff like that, I do have my thumbnail software and all of that. But if you have any information, please, by all means, please contact me and let me know what is like a real easy piece of software, preferably freeware, because like I said, I'm just doing a slideshow. I don't know if that's something I'm gonna do often or whatever. I did want a day, and you know, I wanted to do a slideshow with like all of you all, with all of your hair in the slideshow. I still want to do that. I just have to learn how to do a slideshow. So if anybody have any information, okay, Ade. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff for phones, and there's a lot of stuff for Mac, most definitely. Yeah. Thank you, David, for staying up. Happy New Year, and definitely we will be rocking 2020 vision. Okay, Yanni, you know what? I'll post it on your page. Yanni, you didn't give your page information. It's okay, Silent Night. Yanni, your page, your group, please post your group information. Power Director, I have that. I have Power Director. Yes, I have it. I have it on my other computer. I could put it on this computer too because they sent a disc with me. I had to get a external CD-ROM, and they sent that with. So Power Director, I can do it. I have that. I have that software. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you all for coming out. Please check the description box. I am currently working on some more stuff on Teespring. They have a lot more things available. Check out the merchandise. I will be working on something that me and Bonafide had talked about. Just haven't had a chance to really get around to. I want to get possibly a picture or something to add to it. I'm not sure yet, which means that somebody else has to work on it with me. But moving forward, thank you all for coming. Please check out the description box. Link with me on different types of social media, because on here I do different things that I do. Like on Facebook, you'll see different things. On Instagram, I post more pictures and stuff and do different things. You know, so just check out the different ones. Okay, Yanni. All right, cool. All right, you all. Thank you for coming. Oh, I didn't know that you did. I didn't see it. But everybody that was in the chat saw it. Make sure you check out that group. Now, you all were tripping talking about my hair is long, my hair is long. And I've been telling you all for a long time that I know people that have hair way longer than mine, much longer than mine. If you go to Yanni's group, by all means, you'll see. And Yanni has super long hair. Super long hair. But if you want to see some hair hitting the ground, not dragging necessarily, but like looking really nice, hitting the ground, Yanni has a lot of pictures up on her site. So if you get a chance, check it out. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming in. This was a short chat. It seemed like it was less than 2 hours, but it's been 2 hours and 6 minutes. So thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Lucky, you want to say goodbye? Come on. Lucky, you want to say good night, everybody. Peace and love, everybody. Elrod, I didn't even know you were still here. Thank you. Lucky, say goodbye to everybody. Say peace. Say peace, y'all. Say mommy gotta go. Yes, Elrod. Thank you for the little doggy. Lucky, look. Look. Say bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Look. If you haven't checked out the video that I put out last night, please, please, please check it out. Share it. Look forward to the aloe plant, the aloe vera, video that I'll be putting up soon. I'm just trying to wait for this other video to get like some props before I put up the other video, because I don't want everybody just like, oh, okay, I'll look at the latest video and then don't look at the other video. So with that being said, it's all good. Peace and love. Everybody enjoy your evening, enjoy your week. Remember, try not to stress out. I know it's hard, but try not to. Peace and love. Bye.